Alright, guys. Oh, shit. What the fuck is this shit? I think that's better. Okay. So, listen to this, guys. I fucking figured this shit out. The thing is, you have to go into a circle. Okay? You can watch my other blogs. Okay? This is the blueprint. Right here. Right here's the seed. 1 year cycle. 2 years. Clone that bitch from outside. Monster cropping. See, boys, we're on 6-year generation. This is 6 years. I'm smoking 4 years. Okay? I'm ready to harvest my 5-year generation. And I'm also working on my 6-year generation. Now, the thing, boys, this is what I believe. I believe you germinate a marijuana seed. I think this is the best way. The best fucking way. I figured something out here, boys. You grow that shit inside and then put the plant outside. You clone that bitch and bring it inside. I'm like, it's a no-brainer. I fucking figured it out. But boys, I only figured it out because I only have one room. So it was a fluke on my end. But in the others, you know, if you think about it, it's the best fucking way. Boys, AI is on my side. Fucking AI. I'm arguing with a computer, okay? Now, with the raised bed and all, the way that the plant is acting is generating more roots. The plant is breeding more. And I'm always losing that much underneath the plant. Listen, boys, I've been chasing this plant for 5 years, the one outside. The plant outside, I've been chasing that for 5 years. So that's a 5-year-old fucking plant. Listen, boys, that plant at 1 year cycle, hold up. I know, I'm an idiot, because I only flower once a year. Okay, I'm talking with my hands. I must be fucking stoned. But listen, with the cycle going into a circle, I'm already at 6 years over here, and I'm tripping the fuck out on 4-year generation. I'm harvesting 5 years, and I'm already, tomorrow I'm giving them what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14 liters of Power Bloom. But it's the way that I did it. Now, I could give each bottle a little more, but tomorrow I'd be at 7 bottles of 2 liters spread out through the whole garden, right? That's a bottle per plant. But I'm going to go even further. So I'm going to give them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 bottles, but I'm going to step up to 10 bottles for a couple days, and then I'm going to quit. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19. Is that 20? I'm fucking high as shit. And I'm just looking. But whatever. Of power. Okay. So last year I gave them less fluid but more Power Bloom. Okay? So I put like 3-4 scoops. I started off with 1 scoop, and then I added a scoop and a half, and then I added 2 scoops and 2.5. This year I just added the same amount of scoops, but I added more water. You know what I mean? Okay. That's telling me how strong that plant is. Okay? So, imagine the 6th generation, because the fucking plant is natural. The fucking plant is natural. I'm tripping balls because I'm smoking 4, harvesting 5, and I'm looking at 6. I'm like, bud, we've been doing this all fucking wrong. This is how you grow a plant. Shit, the power of nature. Listen, boys, you can put 100,000 watts. I'm talking like Einstein here. It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna have some fucking power. That's gonna be some good dope. Can you imagine? Just get like 100,000, 200,000 watts. Holy fuck! But that's vegging, okay? So you be doing that all winter, not just for flowering. Flowering is only 12 on, 12 off, right? Now I give my plants a lot of light. So my lights come on at 6 in the morning, and then they shut off at 12 at night, midnight. Now the reason that I would give them, let's say, talking shit, okay? 100,000 watts. Is it pointless? Fuck yeah. If I'm making money on YouTube, fucking right. I do something stupid like that. But is it stupid? Because actually, wouldn't it be hard to flower? Not quite. From what my research shows, I could take that plant and then put it underneath the power of the sun. Now, is it going to make it difficult to clone to go back into a circle? Because technicality, my plant is not under a recipe, okay? That's why during winter time, I don't feed my plants. Hold on, I gave them cow shit, gave them Miracle-Gro, I gave them stuff like that. But biggest secret that I do, actually I didn't give them fuck all this year. All the other years, I gave them, like, last year I gave them, the following year I gave them 4 bags of cow shit. Last year I gave them 5 bags of cow shit. Each year I was loading the dirt with shit. Right from the cow's ass, it was still pliable. But listen, boys, from what AI says, it takes about a year to 2 years to make really good compost, so the soil's not very strong. Okay, now if that's true, I took a break this year because there was stuff going on, work and stuff like that, okay? Now, as long as that plant is going into a circle, that's my homegrown, boys. That's my homegrown. But it's also my genetics that I cloned that in Monster Crop 6 years, okay? Now I'm bringing that back inside, and then boys, I got like 70 branches coming out of the ground, and AI did say that I'm always going to have a branch that out-dominates the rest. I decided to top the top of the plant so the nutrition would make that plant come out. And then I decided not to do that because this year's my first year with a raised bed. So 6th generation goes outside. That's probably what I'm going to do, so it will fill the plant out. I try to keep my plant as natural as possible during veg. Like I give it stuff, but it's actually natural. Now the reason for it makes it easier. Like, I'm scared to do anything to the plant because it's working. Like, holy shit, it's working. Like, 5 times my height. I'm like, this beast wants to grow. I'm like, how do I get like 100 branches coming out of the ground? You know what I mean? And one of you told me to use milk. Each plant has 4 liters of milk, each plant. And I've done it twice. So, I think something like that. I can't remember. I gotta watch the videos. And AI did say that it is very good nutrition. Good bacteria. Good fucking bacteria. So that means that if I'm creating something that good, and I left my weed on the shelf in the grow room, I'm not controlling humidity yet. I'm controlling temperature at the moment. That's why I got insulation, because it's going to get fucking loud in here with the exhaust fans and the fan for the wind. But I need to generate wind during winter phase, because then it would make it easier for summer phase. Now, these clones are I'm gonna transplant these clones, and then I'm gonna put them back underneath that pink light. Listen, boys, let me explain it a little better to you. Oh. Okay, you gotta understand, boys. I'm gonna open my space bucket, and I do need to put ventilation. I'm gonna put a fan here and a fan here, and it's like $20-$30 and it comes with a speed controller, and I can hook it up to temperature control, and I gotta do the same thing here. What's in here is 5. So these are my clones, but this is 6th generation. I gotta put that down for a minute. I was fucking live streaming on the wrong fucking channel. I'm like, holy fuck, I was on my ATV channel. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta do this again. Okay, so these clones are flowering, okay? And these ones here are rooting. Now, they're okay. I should be transplanting them right now, but I'm done cloning. So I got these ones, and this is really good nutrition. I can show you boys right quick. This is some good stuff. It's from the same company as CloneX, but I went with this stuff here. But this stuff, whoops, this stuff has nutrition in it, and I'm using this because it has nutrition in it. And this is my last clone that it was really close to flowering. So when you look on the top, it's not crazy like I did last year. And then I bought 300 of these Rockwool gardening shit. So once I start to see a little more roots in these, I'm going to transplant them and then put them underneath this pink light. See, I got a light up there, right? Now that's going to slow down the plant in a healthy way, right? Just throw them in there. That's my 6th generation. Okay, boys, hold on. It's a work in progress, okay? It's a work in progress. Next year, I'm going to concentrate on ventilation a little more. Maybe upgrade my fans and shit like that. But as long as I can isolate these plants, I noticed it made the plants 10 times better. This is 6th generation. Okay, boys. Right here would be my 5th generation that I've been growing for all fucking winter, all winter and all summer. And I want to flower these. So now they're in here. I gave them a haircut. They're recovering, and I'm gonna end up giving them another haircut because they're growing. I gotta flower these, but that's my 5th generation. I don't give a fuck about them. The most important thing is my 6th generation. And those are going to go right here as soon as I'm done in here at the moment. When I'm done in here, those fucking plants are going on the main floor. And then I'm going to turn on my main lights. Fucking redneck light right here. get that fucking wired in there. Straight power, rip out the fucking dimmer. But anyways, tomorrow I'm gonna give my plants all of this Power Bloom. I got it all mixed up. And I'm gonna go until I got all of those filled. And I'm gonna give it to the plants. Now, I told you guys that I was growing a natural plant. Well, the plant is natural. The plant is done. End of the line. That's fucking annoying me. Okay, so the plant is end of the line. I'm gonna start giving it Power Bloom to see what happens. The plant is 5 years old. So I'm tripping the fuck out, and I'm already at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bottles of pop. 7. Tomorrow, that's what I'm gonna give it. Shit. And the plant is loving it. I can't even make the leaves curl. But I changed my cycle, because last year I was, you know, fucking with the same bottle, but I was adding more. You know what I mean? This way the plant has time to get used to it, and then I'm going to cut it off once in about 3 to 4 days. I'm going to cut them off of Power Bloom, and then give them a shitload of river water, because I'm not watering my plants. The only thing I'm giving them is Power Bloom, and then the rain, and then I can tell the well is already full, because each plant has a well. So I think I'm on to something here, boys. I'm on to something. So please stay tuned, because this winter is going to be intense, and 6-year generation, and when I start smoking that 6-year generation and looking at it, Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, I'm harvesting 5 generation. I'm tripping balls, boys. I'm on to something here. So if you keep that genetics going at 1 year cycle, and then I'm still working on what's going to happen in the other rooms, but the most complex setup that I have here, this is the best complex setup. This room, 1 year cycle. Next step, I think, is going to be a custom nursery, and then high-powered veg and flower. That's clockwork. That's clockwork. But you're always chasing the latest genetics. You know what I mean? But I think the secret is the power of the sun. You know what I mean? But I need to train my plant with more wind. It needs more wind. I don't have wind inside. I need some fucking wind. I was looking on Amazon for fucking asbestos fans. Like, you want a fucking tornado. I'm like, asbestos fans. Keep smoking the shit. But it's working, boys. I see you in the next one.